Hello, friends. It's time to analyze the week gone by. That is for the period 14th of September till the 18th of September, and what the markets in the week ahead hold for us. So it was a very, very eventful week, and we had the market split right at the center with the benchmark indices remaining flat and virtually no movement. Sensex lost 8.73 points or a mere 0.02%, while the Nifty gained 40 points or 0.35%. The action was in the broader market, while 100, BSE 100, BSE 200, and BSE 500 gained 0.67, 0.92, and 1.22%. The star performer was BSE Mid Cap up 2.65 and BSE Small Cap even higher at 5.09%. What brought about this distinct change was that SEBI circular, which came on Sunday night, the previous week, Saturday night to be precise, in the previous week, where they had made these changes with the asset allocation of the multi-cap funds and specified that every multi-cap fund would have to have a minimum of 25% each in large cap, mid cap, and small cap, thereby implying that the mid cap to some extent and small cap to a large extent would get a new breather in the marketplace. Fortunately or unfortunately, the euphoria lasted for a day and then seemed to peter off with less of activity on the remaining 4 days, with the markets actually losing some ground in the mid cap, small cap space on the last 2 days of the week. But the movement with which the markets opened in these sectors on the first day was enough to register the kind of gains of 2.5% and 5% odd. Going forward, this week is going to be even more interesting as we have the entire focus of the market now shifting to primary markets. Last week, we had two issues tapping the capital markets. The first was CAMS and the second was Route Mobile. While both of them received excellent response, and the issue from while the issue, I'm sorry, I didn't mean CAMS, I meant Happiest Minds. So Happiest Minds and Route Mobile tapped the markets. Happiest Minds listed and had a roaring success with the issue gaining 123% on day one. The important point to take away from this issue is the fact that Happiest Mind saw delivery of 93% based on the non-anchor portion of the book. If readers recall, the anchors who are allotted shares have a lock-in of 30 days from the date of allotment, and therefore the shares which are available for delivery are only the non-anchor portion. Now, 93% of that, or effectively QIB, HNI, retail, except 7% of them sold out on day one, encashing their gains of 112 to 130%, with an average of 123%. On the last day of the week, Friday, which was the second day of listing for Happiest Minds, the share did lose some ground and lost roughly about 12-13 rupees. In this week, we have two issues opening on Monday and closing on Wednesday. The first is CAMS, Computer Age Management Services Limited, while the second is Chemcon Specialty Chemicals, Chemcon Specialties Limited. Now, the first company is in the business of RTA, Registrar and Transfer Agent for Mutual Funds, and is priced between 12.29, 12.30. The second issue, Chemcon, is into specialty chemicals from the bromide family and which is used for oil completion of oil well fields. and also into pharmaceutical grade. There is a third issue which opens on Tuesday and closes on Thursday, which is from Angel Broking Limited, a share market, a share broking company. And if there is one industry which has benefited post COVID, it is the broking industry, as one has seen a lot of investors joining up, opening demat accounts, and doing some sort of an activity, sitting from home, working from home, or doing nothing from home. So these are the three issues that happen during the week. And probably in the last week of the month, we will see a couple more issues come in to make September a very productive month uh, as far as the primary market is concerned. I want to mention one more point which is of concern in the markets as of now. Uh, uh, 2 weeks ago, we you would remember that I had mentioned that the entire rally was driven by a single stock, mainly Reliance Industries, which gained over 11% in that week. This week, the rally is led by healthcare and partially by IT. The Bankex, or the BFSI space, as we call it, and which has a weightage of close to 40%, has been a laggard for the third consecutive week. So the gains made by healthcare, which was about 8%, 9% on the index, led by Dr. Reddy, Lupin, and Cipla, and gains made by IT were offset by losses suffered by the other stocks. So net, you did not have any change in the benchmark indices. My forecast, or my belief for the next week, is that with the markets at such a important, crucial space, and September futures expiring on the 24th, which is Thursday, you would see uh, sharp movements, sharp two-sided movements in the week ahead. And in all probability, you'll find people booking profits in the healthcare and IT space. And there would be some value buying in the banking space. While this would be neutral as far as the market is concerned, the euphoria with which we saw mid cap, small cap move should also die down. Simple strategy to follow: sell on any rally that you witness in the market, buy on any dips, and refrain from taking overnight positions, at least on the short side, because you don't know on which day the bulls will decide to rip apart the bears. Hope you enjoyed listening. Thanks for joining in.